Here with senior running back Kolbe Burrell as Demons get ready for the second of the two toughest games we'll play this season.
Yep. Yep.
After last week's game against Minnesota, Demons heading up to Cincinnati this weekend. And Kolbe, kind of give me a little insight as a guy that's been around. You've been in a lot of games, and really, if you play sports long enough, games like Saturday are going to happen no matter what it is: football, baseball, basketball. It's going to happen. But as a guy that's been around, how do you get past it? How do you move forward and say, even after we were celebrating Thursday, we're like, we got a game next week. After what happened Saturday, we got a game next week. So what does that process kind of look like?
I think the biggest thing is staying humble, knowing that there's always somebody that's bigger, faster, stronger. You always gotta know where your place is and know that if you want to be able to compete, you gotta bring yourself down a little bit after a big win like that. You gotta be able to come down and get back to work. Like, it's another day. We gotta work just as hard as we just worked, or we're never gonna win. That winning is tough in the world of college football. So if you're not working as hard as possible every day, the results are going to be bad, no matter what team you play.
And I think maybe that what you just said speaks to what has been said over the past few days. Is like, this team feels different. Is that you guys have been working really hard and working, practices, everything. Like, it just feels like we had some tough games last year, but this one feels different coming out of Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, we work extremely hard every day. And like you were just saying, I do think this is one of the hardest working teams that I've been a part of since I've been at NSU. It's a new identity. It's just a new mentality we have. So we really want to embody working hard and striving for the things we want to, because you're not going to get anywhere staying where you've been at. So if you want to do something different, you got to be different.
Talk to me a little bit about the running back room this year. Obviously, you've been here a couple of years. Myon's his first year. Zay, I think it's his second, third year,
Yep.
maybe here. What's that chemistry like between you guys first, and then I'll ask you about the O-line as well. But what's that like?
I think the chemistry is great. Me, Myon, Zay, even JJ, the redshirt freshman running back, we all have great connections. We all want to see each other be great. And if you see us anytime out there, we always want to be the next person to go out there. We never want to not be out there on the field. So it's just really competitive. In practice, we jawing at each other. We want to, oh, you just broke a run. Okay, let me go next. Let me go. Oh, you just made a big kick. Oh, let me go next. You made a good block. Yeah. It's really good competition, and it's helping me stay on track, and it's helping the rest of us, want to go out there and just be the best we can.
And it's got to be fun too, because you all of you guys have different kind of skill sets, but all sort of similar. Like, I think Myon and you both caught passes out of the backfield last week, and they can do the same sort of. So you have similar strengths and weaknesses, but also a lot of similarities too.
Yeah, I mean, Myon is, he's 215, 220, so he got the power to him, but he also is really good with his hands. Zay is extremely fast, good hands, great at making cuts, make decisions, and I'm very balanced. I can do a little bit of everything. So, we all just really compete with each other to see who can be the best at what that day, or who's going to be the best throughout the season. So, it's real great competition, and it helps the team out so much to see us compete like that.
And it obviously always starts with that offensive line. Coach has talked about the improvement that they've made since last year. From your eyes, and maybe you can speak for Myon and the other guys too, what's the difference between this group now and what they've shown?
I think the biggest thing when it comes to O-lineman is mentality. And I think last year we were developing that mentality, but this year I feel like we actually embody it. Every time we go out there, we don't want our quarterback to get hit. We want to do our best to beat people up front. We want to run the ball. We want to protect our quarterback, So I really think our O-line this year, they really embody that competitive, mentality of being the best out there and really being dirty in the trenches. So I really think that's the biggest thing.
That competitiveness, sort of that gritty mentality that the offensive line has, how important is that going to be this week as we go to Cincinnati to have that for them?
Yep.
But also the entire team.
I mean, it's extremely important. Games are won and lost in trenches. So if your O-linemen aren't really gritty, aren't really, really going hard, it's hard to do anything else. So I think with that mentality from our O-line, it's extremely important. It's probably going to be one of the biggest factors in games coming up, especially in this one. The O-line play is going to be the biggest factor we can work on or be locked into this week.
I asked Caden, and I'll ask you as well. Ever had Skyline chili before?
Never had Skyline.
Have you heard of it?
I have heard of it. I've never had it. I'm not really too big of a chili type of guy, but I have heard of it. My brother is in Cincinnati, so we'll see about it. I've never had it though.
Is your brother going to be at the game?
Yeah, he will be at the game.
Awesome.
Yep.
Kolbe, thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you.